Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of the great millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect out here pushing his truth and sincerity. The water for which I do, we love you, we appreciate you through the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Shalom to y'all. This is your brother Dawah Dodd with the Great Millstone Camp in Atlanta. Lord willing to give you an edifying lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, who the world ignorantly calls God. His name is Yahweh, meaning he is or he exists or he to be. Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His name is Yahweh Shai, meaning he is the Savior or he is the deliverer. Right? He saves, he saves, he delivers. If you're watching this now, you are a so-called Black, Native American, or Latino man or woman, then you are a Hebrew Israelite according to the Holy Bible. You would not find Black, Native American, or Latino in the Bible, so you need to know who you are according to the Bible. Because certain people in the Bible is giving promises of glory, covenant, the kingdom, and salvation. All right, now, if you don't look like a so-called Black, Native American, or Latino, but you feel like this is the truth and it resonates with your spirit, well, then there's a good possibility that you could be a Hebrew Israelite as well. Does not matter what you look like. Does not matter what color your skin is. It only matters that your bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob had his name later changed to Israel. Israel in the Hebrew is Yasharallah, meaning he is the prince of the power. All right, without further ado, I'm going to jump into it. This is the Leviticus chapter 11. This is going into the dietary laws. All right, well, oftentimes we hear our mentors tell us, our apostles and elders talked about, keeping the milk. Well, this is milk, all right? This is sincere milk because, we need to know we're allowed to eat, right? Let me see, okay, so let's just do chapter 11. All right, so, man, it's good for us to know what we can eat. It's good for us to know how we can deal with women. It's good to know how we're supposed to deal with our brothers. This is our culture. Our culture, man. Feel me? These things will keep you safe. These things will keep you healthy, right? Not eating certain types of foods. All right. A lot of people get sick because they eat a lot of different types of foods. A lot of people, they die of diseases. They get gout in their feet. They get diabetes in their blood. They get cancer. They have heart attacks, strokes, okay, obesity, because you're eating certain foods, right? Or you're eating too much food, Scriptures tell us not to be gluttonous, but here are the specific animals that we are not allowed to eat. This is Leviticus chapter 11, and subtitle reads, Laws about Animals for Food. Start at verse 1. It says, "And the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, in all capital letters, spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth." It says, "Whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed and cheweth the cud among the beasts." Salakia, among the beasts that let me see. It says, oh, one second, Salakia. Yeah. Yeah. I just wiped it down a little bit. There's a lot of stuff around. I can't really. Well, the gas was left on the stove. I must have hit it. You must have hit the knob. That shit was on this whole time. I just walked downstairs, so I apologize. I should have double checked, but I just walked downstairs. Be careful. Yeah, I see. Dangerous. Yeah, for sure. Be very mindful. Okay. All right. All right. That's lucky about that. So it says, whatsoever is verse 3, whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed and cheweth the cud among the beasts that shall ye eat, which is like Uh, a good representation of that would be like a cow. See what that word cud means, because that it's like the grass, right, from the earth and whatnot. You know, you see like a cow chewing. They're usually chewing the cud or the hay. I don't really show, but yeah, like a cow. A cow is cloven footed with a hoof, and it chews the cud. It chews the the grass and whatnot. It says nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide a hoof. As a camel, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. So you have animals who, the Most High is very specific in detail, as you can see. The details, very detail oriented, right? He's like, hey, well, so you can't tell him, oh, well, you said we can eat the ones that chew the cud. Yeah, it might chew the cud, but it's not cloven footed, or it's not the hoof doesn't the might not divide a hoof, or it might have two out of the three things, but that's still unclean. You cannot eat it. All right. So the Most High knows what He's doing. It says, and the swine, though he divided the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you. They don't chew the cud. They actually eat anything, man. The mob, man, they'll go ahead and feed you to a pig, cause why? Because them pigs eat anything. You see, so you're not allowed to eat swine, or which swine ain't just a pig. It'd be a boar, right? Warhog, any of these types of things. Use a swine, man. It says, of their flesh, shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, and the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. So if the fish has scales and fins, it's good to go. But if it only has the one, right? If it only have fins, then it's not clean. That's like catfish. Catfish has just the one. It has fins, but it does not have any scales, right? You got algae eaters, right? They're just a catfish is a big algae eater, right? And people eat catfish, right? So why? Because it's big and meaty, right? So these MFers eat that, right? It's a big algae fish. It's just supposed to be what you call a sucker fish. It just cleans the ocean. Cleans the rivers and the swamps, and we're not even really the swamps, because the swamps are dirty as ish, but they're found in swamps. So you're not supposed to be eating that, man. You see, that's why you don't eat what is that stuff? Crawfish. Crawfish you found in like these holes and stuff. I don't even know if they're even in water like that. They're just in certain types of muddy holes and stuff. They're disgusting, man. You're not supposed to eat that. It says, yeah, or their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean unto you, or unclean to you. It says, these shall ye eat of all that in the waters. Okay, yeah, it says, so basically, all right, read it again. It says, and all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination to you. So catfish is an abomination, crawfish is an abomination, crab, lobster, shrimp, scallops, they're all abominations, man. All right, you can't eat them. If it's in the water, it has to have both fins and scales in order to be eaten. It said, they shall be even an abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, but ye shall have their carcasses in abomination. Whatsoever hath no fins nor scales in the waters, that shall be an abomination to you, unto you. It says, avoid the unclean. It says, and these are they which ye shall have an abomination among the fowls. They shall not be eaten. They are an abomination. The eagle and the ossifrage and the osprey and the vulture and the kite after his kind, every raven after his kind, and the owl and the nighthawk and the cuckoo and the hawk after his kind, and the little owl and the cormorant and a great owl and the swan, and the pelican, and the gear eagle, and the stork, the heron after her kind, and the lapwing, and the bat, all fowls, all fowls that creep, going upon all four, shall be an abomination to you. Yet these may ye eat of every flying creeping thing that goeth upon all four, which have legs above their feet to leap withal upon the earth. It says, even these of them ye may eat. The locust after his kind, and the bald locust after his kind, and the beetle after his kind, and the grasshopper after his kind. But all other flying creeping things which have 4 feet shall be an abomination unto you. And locusts and whatnot, they're meaty. They're good for protein and stuff. I haven't eaten any bugs, but I know Gad and Ruben be eating that stuff out there in New Mexico and whatnot. They got certain insects like beetles and locusts and whatnot in their candy, but like in lollipops and stuff. But they be going off because they also have scorpions and shit. You see, so Lord said don't eat that. All right, but these niggas be eating that shit. And ants, I don't think you eat ants either. But they put a lot of these things. They season them and eat them, man. It says and for these ye shall be unclean. Whosoever touches the carcass of them shall be unclean till the evening. It says, and whosoever beareth aught the carcass of them shall wash his clothes and be unclean until the even. The carcasses of every beast which divideth the hoof and is not cloven footed, nor cheweth the cud, are unclean to you. Every one that toucheth them shall be unclean. And whatsoever goeth upon his paws among all manner of beasts that go on all four, those are unclean to you. Whosoever toucheth their carcass shall be unclean until the even. And he that beareth the carcass of them which washed his clothes and be unclean until the even, they are unclean unto you. These also shall be unclean unto you among the creeping things that creep upon the earth, the weasel and the mouse and the tortoise after his kind, and the ferret and the chameleon and the lizard and the snail and the mole. You got people that eat the snail. They call escogar. I forgot the name, but that shit's disgusting, man. They out here eating snails, man. If people eat snails, man. Oh, escargot, I think it's called escargot. I gotta check that out, man. Look it up and get some videos on that and do videos on that. That's disgusting, man. You don't goddamn snail, man. You don't eat that. That's nasty, man. It says these are unclean to you among all that creep. Whosoever doth touch them when they be dead shall be unclean until the even. And upon whosoever any of them when they are dead doth fall, it shall be unclean, whether it be any vessel of wood or raiment or skin or sack, whatsoever vessel it be, wherein any work is done, it must be put in water, and it shall be unclean until the even, so it shall be cleansed. And every earthen vessel whereunto any of them falleth, whatsoever is in it shall be unclean, and ye shall break it. Of all meat which may be eaten, that on which such water cometh shall be unclean, and all drink that may be drunk, and every such vessel shall be unclean. And everything whereupon any part of their carcass falleth shall be unclean, whether it be oven or ranges for pots, they shall be broken down, for they are unclean, and shall be unclean unto you. Nevertheless, a fountain or pit wherein there is plenty of water shall be clean, but that which touches their carcass shall be unclean to you, or unclean. It says, and if any part of their carcass fall upon any sowing seed which is to be sown, it shall be clean. But if any water be put upon the seed, any part in the carcass fall thereon, it shall be unclean unto you. Now these are the laws. Some of these laws are, you're not really going, they don't really pertain to us today, but I'm just reading, all right, verbatim. But a lot of these laws don't pertain to us kind of, you'll never be in situations where you're doing anything like this, right? And, honestly, the ways that the food is made nowadays, and scriptures tell us we shall go to our enemies for the want of all things. This is why the Lord gave us grace, you see? But we're just reading them. Let's just read. It says, "And if any beast of which ye may eat and die, he that touches the carcass thereof shall be unclean until the evening, to the even. And he that eateth of the carcass of it shall wash his clothes and be unclean until the even. He also that beareth the carcass of it shall wash his clothes and be unclean to the even. And every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth shall be an abomination, it shall not be eaten. Whatsoever goeth upon the belly, and whatsoever goeth upon all four, or whatsoever have more feet among all creeping things that creep upon the earth, them ye shall not eat, for they are an abomination. Goddamn centipede, man. You shall not make yourselves abominable with any creeping thing that creepeth, neither shall ye make yourselves unclean with them, that ye shall be defiled thereby. For I am the Lord your God. Ye shall therefore sanctify yourselves, and ye shall be holy, for I am holy. Neither shall ye defile yourselves with any manner of creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. For I am the Lord that bringeth you up out of the land of Egypt to be your God. Ye shall therefore be holy, for I am holy, which is the temple. Your body is a temple, man. Keep it clean. It says this is the law of the beasts and of the fowl and of every living creature that moveth in the waters, and of every creature that creepeth upon the earth, to make a difference between the unclean and the clean, and between the beast that may be eaten and the beast that may not be eaten. So, Lord willing, was edified. I want to end it off by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakudash, the ones to our apostles, our elders, the great millstone that brew well. Peace and blessing to the whole for elect and shalom.